Hello everyone, this is DKmagician and I welcome you to another series. This time the game I'm bringing you is Mardek, which is probably, arguably, one of the best Flash games of all time. Or at least that's the way I see it. To me, it's the best Flash game of all time, definitely. Or at least definitely the best RPG game of all time. Well, let's get started. So my game name, I'll say it can be DKmagician. Oh. There you go. Okay, begin. So this is the chapter 1 of the game. There is a dark fortress atop a craggy peak in the far-off Badlands, where few men dare tread. Those that do never return. Oh, such a creepy castle. For a mighty beast, a dragon makes its lair here. The dragon is fond of stealing maidens from their homes, and has taken a beautiful princess from the Belfast family, their greatest kingdom. Well, what kingdom? Doesn't matter! The damsel in distress desperately calls out for help. Help! There are only two brave men that can try and save her. Two mighty heroes, the greatest in the land. Which are these two boys here? And luckily they're on the way to save the princess right now. Yeah, luckily. Well, Deugan, this is the dragon lair. Yes, Mardek. That is, we have to get the dragon and slay to rescue the princess. Tally-ho! What does tally-ho mean? I'm not sure, but I've heard adventurers say it before. Maybe it sounds like something they will say. Tally-ho! Tally-ho! We're adventurers and guard forsooth bloody goblins! Tally-ho! Oh my god. Now let's go and save that princess. Tally-ho! Oh, Mardek! Just a reminder of a few things. We can open the menu with the enter key to check our stats, skills and items, and we can also open doors and talk to people with the X key. Remember, it might be a good idea to read the help section of the menu now if you don't read the instructions already. What? I mean, Tally-ho, let's go slay them. Lol. So, these blue thingies here are the save menu. If you want to save the game, you can just save it here, and it's done. Now let's proceed. Remember, Mardek, with your superhero powers, we're practically invincible if we successfully use our reactions well enough with the X key right when we get attacked. When we attack or we get attacked. But we've got to get the timing right, so let's experiment a bit and use those reactions to our advantage. Apparently I have to mention these else or else you'll probably not figure out that reaction commands exist at all. What? Let's just continue our way. Okay, let's just have a look at the menu as Deugan was talking about. So the hero of this game is obviously Mardek, which is this strong boy here, and his great friend and companion is Deugan. Here you can just see a resume of the party. If you like, on the top screen you can see the arrows telling you what you have to do. I would say that this game's menu is really very well articulated, you know. But yeah, you know, with the mouse and the arrows and such. But yeah, here you can see the stats, elemental resistance, status resistance. There are a couple of status that you'll have to worry about throughout the game. Experience, we are very strong boys, so this game will be very easy. Right, and this is the statistics and such. Skills, so these are the skills that we start with. This is the reactions that he's talking about. I'll show you very soon what all this is. But basically, if you hit the time right when you attack or about to get attacked, you click the X button and then you activate all of these nice boosters. Yeah. You can see that this is really very overpowered, you know. Nullify magic, it feels like you will deal like 0 damage. Also regeneration, experience, hard points, whatever. Very strong boy. These are the skills that this guy knows. Yeah, poisoning, yeah, very easy, very easy. Also magical damage, why not? And the same stuff as Mardek. Here you can see the inventory. We start off with these like very powerful items as well. So defense and magical defense are like addictive, you know. And if you click an item, I'll just unequip it so you see it. You can just see what are its properties and what can you learn with this equipment in case there are skills to be learned. But more on that later, I would say. Here you can see the map in case you are getting lost. This might be very important later on, you'll see. Complete list of quests, so I just left. Plot items, not very useful right now. Status, if you are like a nerd like me and you like status. And you have a full encyclopedia on this game with people, places, in case you want to read about by clicking Z instead of X. Yeah, important people, places, we know nothing of this world, we just arrived, so yeah. And here options and stuff, yeah, I'll say that this is okay. And in case you want to read all this stuff, you can see, I'll just have you noticed, like, you just have a look at this game was like very old, you know. It was first released in 2007, but later expanded in 2010. But yeah, I've talked too much, let's just explore a little bit and continue the quests. We are exploring the Castle of the Dragon. I'll be looking at the map very often throughout this playthrough. Okay, so this is the battle scene. So reactions are like this. When you hit, like first you select the target and then you hit X when that thing is over the yellow bar. It takes some skill, you know, to actually do this like right. But yeah, with that you just unlock other parts. Yeah, this place is actually pretty easy, you know, you are really overpowered and you are just a very big hero. Like these monsters, like they're just dead, you know. Yeah, very easy. And we got a monster fang, so we can scare kids off with like monster fang. Haha. Okay, this is probably an indicator that a big fight is about to happen. So let's get in. Ooh, an arrow, like screen. Let's go forward. Oh my god! Ha ha ha! Heroes, you are. What will the dragon say? You are pathetic mortals. I have a princess. You can have this princess. The princess is mine. We will slay you, mighty dragon, for we are the great and mighty heroes, even mightier than you. Tally ho! We'll kick your ass, dragon. The dragons have asses. I guess they do. Well, if they do, then we're going to kick it like it's never been kicked before. Yeah, with our big sword. So bring it on, dragon. Ha 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 ha! You will never defeat me. Okay, and we have, haha, you suck, dragon. You see, basically for our reactions, we just get rid of him. Also, in case you're wondering, you can just click here and you can see what he is weak against. Quite weak against, like, Earth type and Holy. So, let's just do this. Ouch! Ha 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 ha! You suck, dragon, you suck. Shock. There we go. Pretty sure he has some elemental resistances. Yeah, poison and yeah, well, it's okay. So yeah, in this line here is the like elemental resistance that will reduce the damage output, and the lower line here is for all the status resistances. You can also check that in your character if you really want to, you know. Here you can check the equipment that you have and the same screen of stats and also this one. So, yeah, it seems we start off very strong, don't you agree? It's like, it is a very big void dragon and is basically doing absolutely nothing, so I will say that we are fine. Also take a moment to admire the beautiful composition of this game, like the beautiful musical pieces, you know. It's definitely a strong point of this game. Bye. There you go. Yeah. Oh dear, I've been slain! Well, we've beaten the dragon. Thank you so much for saving me, mighty heroes. Well, it was really all my fault. Don't you mean all your fault? Don't we mean all your doing or something? Because that's not fair. We beat the dragon together. Well, I still get the princess. You can have her. She's a girl. Girls are head lice, I hear. They suck on your wallet and drain all your money. That's what my dad says. Oh my god. Really? Yeah, really. My dad told me, so it must be true. Well, now that we've beaten the dragon though, so what do we do? It's getting late. I suppose we should head home now. I bet your parents are worried. Okay, let's go back to Gosner. So yeah, we are actually kiddies, beautiful kiddies, not actually really heroes or something. So yeah. What, would you really want to start the game at level 50? At least you get treasure, like real life treasure. Potions, haha. Also, let's save. I'll be saving quite a lot. No, I want to keep these strong portraits here, so I'll just select 2, 1. So yeah, these guys will look like this when they grow up. They're kids, these are the strong, like, older. Maybe. I don't know. So, probably not. I'll say I'll have done here what we had to do. So let's just leave this place. This is like, you can select. No, you can't. You must use your mouse. Like this. Yay! Hello, boy! Hello there, lads! May your lord not smite you this day. How can I be of particular assistance? Healing? Who's your lord? Surely you're just children. Everyone knows that Yalort is the one true deity and our eternal benefactor. He is the eternal dragon who created the world and giant and grants priests such as myself magical power. You should know this, children. Oh, it's okay. I was just building children. Like silly. Yeah, I talked as much. Don't worry. Having a sense of humor is a good thing. So this is basically explaining a little bit of the lore of the game. This is like Yalort, the Omni Dragon that was sculpted of pure onyx with emeralds for eyes. This guy is just like the god of this game because there are gods in this game, and this is one of these. There are also shops which are closed because no one wants to open their shop to these two dumb kiddos. Oh, come on, I want to buy swords and shields. Nope. Also you, let me in. You're out late, boys. You shouldn't going back to your bed. Your parents are worried. Do you remember where you live, right? It's on those little houses southeast part of town. I mean, I don't know how old you were forgot, but it's useful to know anyway. Eh, he just knows that we are new to this game, so yeah, he's explaining us where we live. This house is locked. And oh, it's a little boy or so much shouldn't be going home, Sonny. Everyone else is in bed. Yes, before the sun is even set, I know. And here we are on the night shift protecting these barracks from monsters, supposedly. This place has been here for years though, and all in my life there's only been attacked once, and it was by a drunken ghoul that passed out after knocking out on the door once anyway. Yeah, it's closed. So this is a barracks, so supposedly there are soldiers inside, I guess. Let's go down. Yeah, this is closed, and these are definitely there, two houses. Deugan's house, it's locked. Well, I guess I can only go in my house. Well, I'd better get home myself, so bye for now, Mardek. See you tomorrow for some more heroic adventures. Yeah. Hey, I'm back, mother. Oh, there you are, dear. How did your adventure with Deugan go? Well, it was great. We slew a princess and saved the dragon. It was okay. Well, I wish I could go on a real adventure. It was great. You did? That sounds unconventional. I mean, nice. Yeah, that sounds nice, dear. I'm glad you had fun. Ah, you're growing up to be just like your father. Only he slew dragons and never really saved any princess. Except me. He used to call me his queen, you know. I do wonder where he is now, though. Well, I'm sure he will get back soon. When will that will get back? Oh, he will get back. I hope you're right, dear. It's been so long, but I'm sure he will be back eventually. I can sense it. Can you sense it too, dear? Well, I can sort of feel that he's not dead. Like he's looking over me, but he's not dead. Well, that's what I feel too. I mean, yes, it must be a spiritual link between that we all share as a family because those exist. Ah, your father, he was a great man. Enki the Wanderer used to be called, before he met me and settled down and had you. He was, as I've told many times before now, an adventurer of great skill and renown, revered through the eyes to the lands. Oh, I fancied him so much before I even met him. He was light, so he talked about others much more than himself. All he did was for the people he used. Usually didn't even know from Adam. He was kind, honest, and yet mysterious. Did you know that he never told me about his past? Well, you have told me like a million times, Lam. Well, I'll tell you again. He never did tell me about his mystery-shrouded past. But though I never knew about it, I never for one moment felt suspicious about him. Like he might have been doing something bad at once, like he might have been something, huh? Bad once. Yeah, okay. He seemed to radiate this feeling that he was always a good man, and he had reasons for hiding things like he did. I miss him so much. I miss him too, Mom. I wish he'd get back soon. Don't worry, dear, he'll come back one day. One day. Never. But it's getting pretty late now, Mardek. You should go to bed. Sweet dreams, dear. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs randomly battle you through the nights. Okay. Uh, let's save because, yes. Yeah, let's just save with ourselves alone, Mardek. And let's have some sleep time. Ooh, we have like a big blue ball and a flying thingy. Oh no. Oh! Oh, okay. Mardek, are you awake? I just saw the weirdest thing. There was this star in the sky, right? Even though it was daytime, well, morning really, but same thing. And I looked at it because it was weird, and then it started getting bigger. It was falling, Mardek, a falling star, and I saw where it landed too. It landed with a big crash, and I saw where it went. It landed in a clearing just on the other side of Southwood. I think we should maybe go and find it, Mardek. Who knows what kind of mystery and wonders it holds. I've been looking for adventures for ages, and this might be our big chance. Let's go find the fallen star. Okay, let's go, boy. But first, let me say goodbye to my mama. Oh, good morning, dear. You and Deugan are going out on an adventure again, right? Have fun with that, but mind don't hurt yourselves. Ah, don't worry. Also, now it's morning, so there are people. Do you see that weird falling star from the sky? In all my years, I never seen anything like that. Okay. Also, hello. Hello there, dears. How are you, Mardek? I'm alright, Miss Degon's mom. Lol. You two are going on an adventure today, are you? Just watch yourselves. I don't want you to get scared by doing something stupid or dangerous, like the time where you both tried to walk over the river on that narrow tree, and Deugan was so scared that he crapped his pants. Did I show these photos that's where Deugan crapped his pants, Mardek? No! Oh my god. What's a photo? You are a smart boy, Mardek. You like live in the Middle Ages, so you don't know what a photo is. Anyway, shouldn't you be going? Go, go. You are the smart boy, my here, Mardek. You are indeed. And we can go to shops finally. Lads, I know how much you like Social Fox and aspire to be like him at all, so did you hear about his latest deed? Apparently he saved the Aeropolis from a dragon or something. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I love that mighty man. He is so heroic, so manly. I'd love to one day just meet him and marry him and meet him and Oh, you're still there. Go away. Leave me to my alone to my fantasy for a moment. Oh, swing that gearing sword. Oh, crap. Hey, look, I have a beard. You can't grow beard, so I win. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Let's go to the barracks. Ah, Mardek and Deugan, how nice to see you. Is nice to see you today, boys. And you come at good timing too, as I have news concerning for your father. You know something about my dad? I do not know much, but I've heard for one of the soldiers that he was sighted in Nolle, what the frozen northern wastes. This guy speaks like a German. This is good, the means he lives this. He seems to be on some kind of epic journey, a quest, and know him, he should have it finished as soon and will be back in no time. Well, I hope so. We can all but hope. Henki was a great man, though. He will be back soon, I'm sure of this. And when he returns, I'm sure he will have many gifts to tales to tell. Yeah, okay. Chests. Hey, hey, let's steal this place. It's just potions, you know. But yeah, you can pick the inventory where you want to put the potions. Also, let's stop this guy. I'm not really injured, you know, I'm just lazy. But don't tell anyone, I'll rip your bleeding all off with my bare hands, you little cretin. God damn it, this guy is just so... like, he's bad, you know. Oh well. Let's talk to this boy here. Hello, Mardek and Deugan. I bet you're going adventure again. I never go to adventure because my mom won't let me. Oh, poor boy. Also you. Hello, boys. Welcome to our humble home. Make yourselves comfortable. Stay as long as you like. I'm afraid I don't have anything interesting to say. Everyone's talking about some weird stuff that fell from the sky, but I didn't see because I never leave this chair. Oh, oh. Children are so rude these days, walking to people's houses uninvited and willy-nilly, and talking to people who live here no less. Well, I never. Who do you think you are, adventurers or something? Bye. Do all the children talk to strange adults in this little village? Scrapper chum. An adventurer like me has nothing to say to you. Okay. Hello, old lady. Back in my day, we didn't have falling stars like heavens. Lord, no. Stars were much better behaved. Oh, crap. I'm so middle-aged that I don't care much for falling stars. I just don't get excited like you, we sprogs do, you see. You'll understand when you're older. Okay. Can you sell potions? Oh, okay. At least this guy sells potions. Too bad we don't have any money. Oh. Also, I didn't have a look at the crappy equipment we start with. We have a stick! Oh my god! It's a very strong stick. And we have clothings! Also, you can see that we can learn skills. Because when we have this stuff equipment, we can actually like learn the skills from the equipment, and this is how you learn skills in this game. Skills, yeah. So Mardek. So yeah, see these like damage was 1 and block are stuff that I can learn from having like this thing here. Like see, damage was 1 block, and when I actually use the reactions 5 times, I will learn the skill. So yeah, that's nice. Okay, I've already talked to you. What do you want, boys? If you want some sweet cocoa biscuits, I'm sorry, but I have none to give you today. Oh, whatever. Hey, old boy, if I were any younger, I'll go and see where that stuff landed myself. I just know it's nothing special, but since me old bones are too feeble, I never survived to walk through the woods. You little whisper snappers look raring to go and to explore, though. Tell me all about it. No. Also, I can't legally sell you any magic when you are a bit older. Come back in a few years? Okay, okay. Also, there's a magical circle here, nothing happens. The elements. Ooh, there's a lot to read here. Really a lot. Crap. Also, elemental compatibility, elements and breeding. Yeah, let's just learn about the lore of this game. Everything and everyone in this world has an innate affinity to at least one of several magical elements. People and spells are all mono-elemental, and their element that determines their power, potential, and in the case of the people, their personalities. There are 7 known elements divided into 3 distinct groups. There are the natural elements, which nature is largely composed of. There are the moral elements, which are born from the essence of free will and the spirit of life and choice. And there is also the odd spiritual element group, which eludes many thaumaturgists to this day. So the 4 natural elements are fire, water, and earth, 2 moral elements are dark and light, and only 1 known spiritual element, ether, though ether's existence is largely considered mythical. Fire is the element of energy and devotion, passion and strength. Fire people are strong-willed, opinionated, confident and powerful. They are driven and strive to achieve goals. They can be stubborn. Water is the element of intellect, of calmness, of beauty. Water people are often laid back and go with the flow. They're like heroes. They're often good-looking, intelligent and perceptive. Many have strong magical power, making them ideal mages or wizards. Air is the element of adventure, of wandering, of drifting, of dreaming. Air people are dreamers, but they're floaty and rarely focus on one thing for long. Many travelers and wanderers like adventurers are of the air element, living on the edge of the wind. Earth is the element of wisdom, common sense and hardiness. Earth people are usually tough and practical, most certainly down to earth. They are wise and understanding, trustworthy, honest and reliable. They can be extremely devoted to a cause or way of life and are good at solving puzzles. Okay. Light is the elemental epitome of goodness and justice. People with this element will live to do good, helping people whenever they can. Oh, I guess I'm a light element then. They live for others more so than for themselves. They are the most helpful, kind and carry elements and often become heroes. Dark is the epitome elemental stuff evil. Dark people are self-centered and manipulative, often violent. They only do things to benefit themselves and care little for other people. They are put the polar opposites of light people. Ether is still a mystery and of course so rarely that it's almost considered mythical. Not much is written about it, and what is written is not exactly reliable. There are rumors of a hate element, but that's what they are. Rumors, myths. There is no known evidence to support such claims. The personal traits mentioned for each element in this book are the most common for those elements, but they are by no means the only personalities such people can have. Good alike, dark elemental people are not unheard of. Take the adventurer Bernard Stormkiller, for example. I don't know this guy. Being creatures of free will, our destinies are for us to choose, not our inherent elements. Nice. Though elements exist in a delicate natural balance, each one has an element that opposes it, an element that it must be willful submit to by the accord of magical laws of the universe. Fire consumes and feeds on air, air whistles away and erodes the earth, earth absorbs water, and water doses flames. Thus is the natural elements. The moral elements, being antipodes of one another, polar opposites, oppose each other in a unique way. Light floods, consumes, and thus eradicates darkness, but in turn darkness puts out the light. Okay. These two elements are both strong and weak against each other. Not much is known about the other elements' traits, and if they even exist at all. Is they either strong or weak against anything? We don't know. Though these elements' traits are not often exploited in the though these elemental traits are most often exploited on the battlefield, they can cause influence in daily life too. A fire element person will inherently, though unwillingly, be more submissive to a water element person, and in that water element person will be more bossy and demanding around fire people, exuding an unwilling and unconscious dominance. Such is nature. And finally, element traits can also come into play when it comes to love and sexual relationships. Interesting. Your elemental affinity plays a large part in determining who you're attracted to and how well relationships with others will turn for you. Males being the dominant gender, oh crap, I see some people triggered with this sentence. Also like to be the dominant element in relationships, not really. Thus they are attracted to females, by the element they are strong against first and foremost. Females secretly lusting being dominated and ravished, oh my god, are attracted to men due to the element superior themselves. So such matches work rather well. People of the same element can also work excellently well together, similarly to the most fundamental levels, as many times being the cause of great love, blossoming and flourishing. Yeah. Such things have been mentioned and apply only to people with natural elements. For people with a moral element, different rules apply. Naturally, they are attracted to people with the same element as themselves, but also to any of the natural elements. Because of these, morally elemental people have more choice when it comes to finding a partner. A relationship between two moral elements, that is light and dark couple, cannot work. Both emotionally and physically, the two people will never get along or fall in love, and even if they did, they could never be able have a child. When a child is born to other couples, however, its element is inherited from its parents. In a dominant element relationship, the child is from the dominant element. In the same element, the child is from both elements. Okay, and in the moral, natural relationships, the moral element takes dominance. I think this kinda doesn't make much sense, otherwise everyone will be either light or dark, you know? Consider these things when looking for a partner. Asking for someone's element before anything else is a great way of quickly getting an idea whether anything will happen or not. Yeah, sure, I'll get to the girl I like and ask her, hey, are you like, what type are you? If you are dark type, I don't like you. She will look at me and think that I'm weird or something. What do you say? I do believe I forgot where I live. I can't find my house. Oh my god! Also a lot of people to talk here. Sorry lads, I can't serve you drinks. But I can't stop you. That doesn't stop you from selling you these cakes. I love selling cakes. Even though Social Fox doesn't have a beard, he's totally my idol. Did you hear that? One time we was fighting the octopus of many swords and he got all his limbs chopped off. Oh my god, but he grew them back and used the whole limbs to bludgeon the octopus to death. Oh my god. Social Fox is hot rules. I want to marry him and meet him, Maddie, and we'll have 3 like babies and nothing can blah 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 blah. A little Sprog, isn't Social Fox totally amazing? I heard him like that once he was surrounded by 1,000,000 monsters. No, 1,000,005! And he managed to slay them all with his eyes shut. This guy must be really strong. Like Social Fox. I only joined the guard so I can get his uniform. Chicks dig a guy in a uniform, like this one. I'm totally scoring and I'm gonna get tonight. Not that's appropriate thing to say to a shine like you. Huh? The uniform for a Gosnor guard is really ugly. I mean, horrible, vomit, green curly color is so like 10 years ago. I wear it for the retro look. Shut up. Okay. It seems there are more people in the inn than there are houses in the village. And what does the major say about this? Nothing. The fact that Gosnor doesn't actually have a major has nothing to do with it. It needs to grow one, goddammit. From the major tree. Someone needs to plant one of those. Yes. Oh, I love it. That thing that fall. Why did it have falling stars at our wedding, love? I wanted to have falling stars at our wedding. I didn't know you wanted falling stars at our wedding, dearest. Well, I guess you don't love me after all. Oh, no falling stars for you, lady. Also, potions. I already entered this house, right? Yeah, he just sells potions that I don't have money for. This guy's the lost one. Sell me a sword. Oh, he's Deugan's father. Hello there, son. Alternate entered again today. Are you? Yes, Dad. This falls star from the sky too, so me and Mardek are going to look for it. A star, you say? That is the thing that other people saw. They say everyone's talking about it. If you find it, boys, you have to tell me about it. As it do, I can't come and see myself. I have a shop to run, and speaking of which, I have customers probably to attend to. So, shoo. But Dad, you rarely have any customers. Nobody in this tiny village just want to buy your weapons. Except us, but you're too young. Well, but anyone could come at any moment, like an adventurer to do quests, and will want weapons and fast. And I'll be here to sell them, and he'll tell his friends, and business will boom. But the probable weapons you sell here are probably like not very impressive. Like adventurers don't have many friends. I'm sure they do. like those sleigh have celebrations where they go to festivities following them, and people that follow them, they'll buy anything. Well, maybe you're right, I don't know. Well, good luck. Now, me and Mardek are going on an adventure, so we'll be back later. Bye bye. Okay, so you can sell stuff. Also, you. Oh, hello, you shouldn't be here, go away. Fine. Weird people in this town, you know, weird people. Oh, hello. Hello there, Mardek and Deugan. Off to another adventure today, are you? Why are we looking for a fallen star? Oh, excellent, excellent. I have actually another adventure for you today. It won't take long. It's a side quest. Are you interested? Okay, yeah. Brilliant. I knew I could count on you too. I'm trying to make a new invention, you see, but I don't have all the parts I need. I need some lead pipes, about 5 should do. But the best place to get is from the seawards, from the foam rats. You know, I'm incompetent when it comes to combat of any kind, and I know I can't relish and have fought that you relish it and you have fought foam rats before. So I thought this must be a good chance for you to fight things for an actual reason. Oh, this guy is like, how do I say it in English? In Portuguese we say you know, I'm incompetent and blah blah. Of course, you can also, I'll give you a reward for your efforts. What do you say? Are you interested? Yeah! Marvelous. I'll just, you just have to go to the sewers and kill a few from rats. That should drop lead pipes. Come back when you have 5 of them. Yeah, I'm not doing that, boys. It's just too complicated. So we just have to kill a few from rats. Also, there is loot here? Yeah, there are 4 items here. Let's loot them. And destroy some foam rats in the process. It's locked. Oh, fine. Oh, it's a rat! Also, we are poisoned. God damn it. No! What the hell, Mardek? Strike! No! Yeah, this is not too bad. If only this guy didn't avoid everything. Yeah, right. Also, we will stay poisoned, so... But yeah, that's why the crystal is over there. Yeah, look at that green thing flashing. Let's save, I guess. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go down. Also, this is quite big, you know. There are 2 chests over there. Also another fight. Also we are poisoned, obviously. Everyone loves poisoning. There you go. Lead pipe and an antidote. An antidote will be useful, I guess. What do you have here? Monies. Yeah. Also, I'm not going to heal Mardek. I suppose he can survive a little bit longer. Let's see if is there any item here. Well, there's something over there. Yeah, this is really big. Yeah, that's how you do this screen. Also, Mardek is suffering from the poison. Let's just use the antidotes. It's like it's meant to be used, I guess. Also, another fight. Don't poison me, please. Yes. Hey, we level up. We are very strong boys. You don't really get that much of status when you level up, you know. Just a little bit of HP. And potions, okay. Copper ring raises defense by 1 whole point. Yeah. Let's use it. But yeah, as I was saying, you don't really get that much when you level up. You gain more art points, like HP, and you also gain. Crap! How do I get the hell out of here? I think it's down here. Yeah, and you also gain a little bit max mana, and you gain a little bit more points for your reactions and passives, and pretty much that's it. You don't get that much stronger by having a very high level in this game. Also you're going to get like a fight. Yeah, see, that's the difference between having a copper ring and not. Also, this guy leveled up. Also, you can see that you gain a little bit of experience every time you hit something. So yeah, there's that. So we have 3 lead pipes, we have learned a few skills. Okay. Let's go and loot that chest. See what it has. Oh, antidotes, nice. Guess I don't fear being poisoned anymore. So we'll just wander around a little bit and loot those 5 like pipes. Also, I learned the skill, but it didn't drop the thingy here. Let's just check in the encyclopedia, you know. It has a 60% chance of dropping a lead pipe and an antidote. So yeah, while we wander around, take a moment to admire these nice, like, pixel graphics. They're actually really nice, you know. You now these days have a lot of games that have these graphics, and this game is from like the early 2010s, and obviously the author could have done like different, but yeah, I like that he opted for these graphics, and I think they are actually really good, you know, like they're really nicely worked out. And this game, I would say, is just like so much better than a lot of like new games you have, like from several indies companies, you know. Okay, you just need one more lead pipe. And come to think about, this game was just done by one person, and that is absolutely amazing. Okay, we now have all the 5 lead pipes. I think I'll just fight them one more time, just so I can have one lead pipe after I actually defeat them. Let's proceed. And we talk to this boy here. Here are your pipes. Yes. Yay, I knew I could count on you. Now for your reward, what can I give you? I'll give you this cog necklace. It's a little necklace I had magically enchanted to protect me for a sleep, so I could work longer on my inventions, but the health problems outweighed the benefits. But it can be useful in the woods without those pesky fungoblins around. Thank you! Now, shouldn't you go back to your big adventure? I've held up enough of you today. So yeah, this is a side quest in in this chapter of the game, which is the introduction of the game, but it actually gives you a really nice item that protects you from sleep, which is not only useful on the next screen. So yeah, you can go here and no, you can't activate the ability. So what is this? You can see that this have a skill, and when it has that green diamond, like it's like passive. So if I had enough RP, which I don't know what it stands for, like points, I could use that so I could learn immunity to sleep indefinitely. You know, it already gives you resistance to sleep, but you could have that forever. You know, but yeah, eventually I'll be able to learn that. So let's go down and let's actually finally go to the quest area in the Southwood. Well, this is the Southwood. Well, we have to travel to through these to where the thing crashed. But wait, Mardek, do we have our skills properly equipped? We should probably check them from the menu. What's a menu? Ah, never mind, never mind. Let's go to the forest. It's not very big, so we should be able to go to the other side quickly. But before, let's do the thing we always do and loot, loot stuff. Potion, yeah. Let's see what else can we get. Fights. So this guy puts you to sleep with his normal attack, which is a bit annoying, but it's not too big of a deal. Also, he didn't drop anything. I think he drops his earwax. Yeah, there's a small lake here. Let's loot these, more potions, always useful, I guess. And there is also another potion over here. Oops, not before a fight. Forest fish. Yo, I'm a fish that knows how to float. I'm a very strong fish. And I hit you. And then I hit you again. There you go. Yeah, these enemies are like really quick. If you want to, you can just like skip through this area. Yeah, it's a potion, I got it right. But yeah, I don't like to do that, you know, since I'm making a playthrough of this game, and this game is an RPG, and like most of the time the biggest points in RPG is the story, and this game definitely has a nice story, you know. Also, there's a house here, and there's a mage. Hello there, young ones. Nature's been treating you kindly, I take it. Yeah, it just doesn't say anything. Yeah, nature has been treating me nicely. I'm going to check your Calderon and steal from you, except not. Yeah, this guy does nothing. So yeah, let's keep going, shall we? Oh. Snee snee, I say! Snee peep snee! It's a posh goblin. Not a poor goblin. This guy is a posh goblin. Which means that he's obviously like much stronger than a normal like goblin. No, you're not putting me to sleep, boy. Good thing you missed it on Deugan though. Never mind. So Deugan is going to skip a turn. There you go. Also, you woke up. Does he have any sleep resistance at all? And how did he wake up? Well, whatever. Oh! Oh, it's okay. There you go, I level up. And victory on this guy. Haha, you suck. And finally here to the crash sites. We have a thingy to save, so let's save. Oh, it's a fat boy. Who's there? Oh, it's you little children from the village. I've beaten up you before. Well, shut up, Mugwort, you big bully. What are you doing here? That's none of your business. Well, I bet you're here from the Fallen Star. Yeah, it's mine, all mine. I got here first, so that's mine. No, your hands are the wrong hands. Something like this Fallen Star can't be in hands like yours. Wrong hands. You'll use it for evil or something. Yeah, so what are you going to do about it? Beat me up? Ho ho ho, I'd like to see you try. Well, come on, Mardek, let's defeat this evil villain and save the world from his evil. I'll kick his evil so hard it will fall down and probably die next week. I'll have fun beating you little grits again. And this is your big first boss. I mean, apart from the dragon, it's this stupid. That does quite a lot of damage though. But yeah, it's not really that like powerful or something like that. Ah, he just keeps attacking you with like. Let's use our power attack too. But yeah, it's not that bad. He's just a big boy that thinks he can beat you, but he definitely can't. Also, he needs goggles because he can't hit me. Also, I can't hit him. Oh. Oh, you can also see the progress of learning a skill, like over in that bar, like 3 to 5. And he's going to learn Strike, master it. Come on, boy. There you go. We just defeated the evil kid. And this guy learns strike. Ah, you idiots are so mean. I'm gonna tell my dad. I'm gonna get you done. Bah. Poor guy. Also, is there anything else here though? Let's just get in. And then this white thing goes to Mardek. What the? Mardek, what the hell just happened? Are you okay? Mardek? Ah, good, it worked. Unfortunate choice of body though. But oh well, can't be helped. It was the only compatible elemental typer host around. Mardek? Uh, I say, you there, inhabitant, where is this? No, wait, do you know the Anunnaki, the Lingons, the Astrotals Alliance? Mardek, you're scaring me. Well, I'm starting to scare me too. I don't know what I'm doing. That's not me saying this. Silence. So this is not a developer world. Interesting. It might be safe here, at least for a little while. But at the same time, I'll be so very vulnerable. Oh, if you're pretending, Mardek, please stop. It's not very funny. I suppose you're pretty confused, inhabitants. And underdeveloped and human inhabitants I might have. I'll be just blunt and explain. You see, I happen to have crashed my flying chariot on this planet of yours, and it appears that my older body couldn't take the impact and died. A pity. But I still have business in this plane, so I transferred my soul to this host. So now I'm sharing its body. You don't need to understand it, you just need to accept it, because I'm not going anywhere. And you'll have to kill this creature if you wanted to get at me. Ugh. But despite my prior tone, I mean you no harm at all. No harm is what I'm against, which is why I'm here now. And I'm sorry to have inconvenienced you with my presence, but just be glad I didn't expel this creature from his body, because I could have done that and taken full control, but I'm not cruel though enough. So I'll rather share. You'll have to put up with me for a while though, I'm afraid, because I can only get out of this body when it's... never mind. I suppose I might as well try to settle it immediately. So tell me, creatures, what you call yourselves? What are your names? You're larvae, correct? No, I'm not a caterpillar, and I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. This is too weird. But you're some kind of thing in Mardek's body that can talk without his mouth, but you're not him? That is correct, little creature. I'm surprised that you followed what I was saying so well, seeing you are but a youngling and an enveloped one at that. But I'm being so rude. I haven't let my host speak in ages. Do forgive me. Oh, I couldn't speak. You were doing that, weren't you? Don't do that. Get out of me. I'm afraid I can't do that, oh host. I need to perpetuate myself in this plane, and the bond I made with this body is rather permanent. So you and I will be together for a long time. You'll just have to get used to me sharing your body. Also, my name is Rodolf. Rohoff. I'll just call him Rodolf, it's easier. A pleasure to make it your acquaintance, larval human inhabitants of this world. You two seem understandably distressed. If you want, I can be silent for a while. I need to mull over my thoughts. Anyway, I suggest you two rest a little bit and calm down. We can talk more later. Yeah, shut up, weird thing. I need to go and lie down. Mardek, I don't know exactly what happened or what it all means, but I think we should head back to the village now. So let's go. Oh, the old corpse. It served me well for so many 100 years, but now it's ruined. So yeah, basically the plot of this game is that like an alien got inside Mardek's brain, and now it shares the body with Mardek. And it all happened when he was a kid. He must have been really scared, or at least I would be if I was him. But yeah, now the village is all silent again, so there is no one to talk to again. Yeah. So let's go. Oh, what a weird thing that happened. I need to go home now, so bye, Mardek. I hope that nothing bad happens to you because of that thing. Hello again, dear. You're back a bit late today. Well, I am. It feels like I've barely gone any time at all. Oh well, time flies when you're having fun. But you should go to bed, Mardek. It's pretty late. See you. So nighty night, dear, and sweet dreams. No dinner for you, Mardek. Let's also save. And here. You, we're thinking me. Can you hear me if I talk? Obviously, I have your ears and share your brain now, so I can detect anything that you can, including your internal monologues I had. But due to my incredible magical prowess and dominance in this relationship, you can't know nothing of my mental activities. Ha! Huh? Never mind. You wanted to ask me something, though? Host, I suppose I'll do my best to explain. I mean, we will surely be spending years together from now on, so it's probably best if we are in good terms with one another. Well, I just wanted to know what you are. What are you? Despite my apparent simplicity, that's one of the most complex of queries that you could have come up with. In short, I am a healer. Yes, that should do. I'm a magic user of incredible skill, specializing in light elemental recovery magic and so on. Inhabiting your body as I am, I'll be able to lend you some of my powers in any battles that you may face in the future. Keep that in mind. But also, since I know that wasn't a satisfactory answer to your question, I'm an angel. Is that what you call them here? You mean one of those things from the sky? Yes, I think. That's the word I got from what I am when I searched your brain's vocabulary lexicon anyway. A being from the sky. That seems apt. I came here because I don't know if I should tell you, but I can see what harm it will do, but I don't see what any good it will do. So it's better safe than sorry. Oh, so you won't tell you why you're in me? Well, I mean you, as you nicely put it, because I had no choice. As I said, my body died when my blast, no word from it, flying thing crashed here, and I was so very close to have my soul wrenched from this plane of existence. Oh, what a luck I took uh, when you entered my flying thing. I do apologize, but the opportunity was just too good to ignore. And when you're in poor soul form, you don't really have much reasoning capacity anyway. I still have a lot of business to attend to on this plane though. Yes, why I'm here in this planet of yours relates to that. But I need time to regenerate a bit. Dying really weakened me, which is understandable. I lie down for a bit before mentioning anything to you, so it's best to just accept my soul and stony silence on matters of my past, person, or purpose for the next years and don't ask questions. Well, you talk too much, Ting. My name is Rodolph, not Ting. And yeah, I do go down a bit, don't I? But I'm the only one we here with the knowledge enough to provide any kind of explanation of exposition. Anyway, I'm going to probably rather silent from the next few years. I'm still in your body, but I'll keep to myself and work on regaining some of my power. During that time, I'm sure you'll get used to me though, and I to you. Yes, it will be a veritable frenzy of family-friendly fun for sure. We'll have all sorts of crazy zany shenanigans, antics and hijinks probably. Well, that sounds fun. Yes, indeed. But now rest. We can't have us being sleepy and lethargic tomorrow. It's probably going to be a long day. Meanwhile, Rodolph's escaped, you know. He flew away in one of the Galloper's mice. Yallor knows where he went. He needs to sanguinary hell be burned. Let's burn him, burn his hemitic face and also his parenting robe. His white robe, his detrimental white robe. It must burn, burn. I like white. I find it goes well with yellow, but only if you want to. If you don't believe it does, then it doesn't. Just like bad smells. You only think they're bad if you're told that they're bad. I don't like bad smells. Ignoring how these caterpillars literal that they're trying to say, I do agree. Rodolf needs to be perished. He cannot be left to roam loose with the knowledge that he possesses. If he rallies enough of a resistance, which it seems that he's trying to do, then why, sirs, we're well and truly beggared twice and weren't still shut sundown, sun up and then some. Yes, kill him, kill the traitor. Let his blood run free, his flesh turn cold, his motor functions degrade and cease, his entire being become uncertain, his body a shell, his soul a wanderer. Yes, so I do want to see his flesh cold and crawling with a million maggots, slowly chewing on rot, yes! Mardek, you're a smelting creepy man, and yet I think you might be munching well delight in the sight of fright of the white blight as I fight and smite him from this plain blooding. Why, Gaspar? That's awfully poetic for you. I'm amazed. I, Harry Welsh, show you a poetic maze. I'll trap you in it and scream toffing blood-curdling screams out to try in vain and evade the plane you'll be coming to gain. You'll slowly go insane. I'll just laugh. Ha 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 ha. Crap. These like the red guy and the green guy are like absolutely creepy. What are you talking about? Shut up anyway, it's irrelevant. But we do need to address Rodolph's problem. Master, what think you? We should do away with him, mice? But how do we do about it? Yes, underlings, if the deserter, the traitor Rodolph, is left to run free, though he alone could pose no serious threat to us, he could gain the alliance of others, which is frustratingly good at doing. We have to do away with him, and quickly. He's the only one who knows, so with him gone we will be safe as long as we make clear it's too late for them. Until it's too late for them. Nothing clear until it's too late for them. One of us should go stop him. But who? Any volunteers? I like volunteers. They taste like cherries. Oh crap, this yellow guy must be like very confused. But yeah, he's the air type, so I guess it makes sense. They taste like cherries, but only if that's what you believe. If you prefer bananas, love and luck always taste banana. Banana. That's a weird word to say. Banana. Banana. I'm not surely well going, cause I'm bogging well can't be arsed. I'll go, yes. If Rodolph is going to die, I'll derive much perverse satisfaction from seeing the fear on his cyclopic face before he meets the Gravekeeper. Yes, I will drink up his shock, his horror, and it will fuel me. It's what I live for, to see others and theirs. I can't have enough ends. So I'll take my chances to see these ones. I hope it's slow and painful. The elation I get from such kills is unmatched by anything. Yes, just thinking about it makes me... Yes, you're creepy, and I can say we'll miss you while you're gone. So you're gone. So I'll be best. So I think it will be best if you go. We all win that way. Take a battleship and follow Rodolph's trail. It should be easy enough to detect where you went and deal with it. Now go. Yes, master. When Rodolph's gone and dealt with, there will be nothing to stop us. No. Soon the galaxy will be ours. Ah ha 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 ha. I mean, don't you mean ours, sir? We are working on this together. That's not just you. Yes, that's what I said. Weren't you listening? No, not at all. I had a pretty tune in my head, and I was listening to that, and it went like na 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 na. And that is the end of the chapter 1. If you save your progress here, you'll be able to load that save at the beginning of the next chapter. So we'll just go here, and if we put these items in the item storage, they should be accessible in the next chapter, or so I do hope. And yeah, let's save, and then we select here. And as you can see, the save is now from the end of chapter 1 and it can be continued at chapter 2, which is what we will do in the near future. So yeah, this episode went quite long, but it was like the whole story of the chapter 1 of Mardek, and I talked a lot and like read a lot of dialogues and such, so you can get in the lore of things and understand this game. So yeah, this was a rather long video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you around for the next one. Bye bye.